Early Latino hip-hop dancer Jorge PopMasterFabel Pulbone similarly described experiencing ethnic friction in Spanish Harlem when he first became involved in the culture. There was a time when there was some racial tension. Certain black folks would look at us and say, "PSSH, why you trying to do our thing?" And then there were times where we would diss ourselves, like why you trying to do that cocolo thing? And then we had our parents, the older generation, older sisters and brothers saying, "Why you dressing like a cocolo? Why you want to be like them?" Man, it was hard.
Swift over here chilling with PopMasterFabel. What you just saw was a little blast from the past, you know what I'm saying, from old stuff I did from the early 80s. You know, kind of wish I had stuff that went a little bit back, but I hope y'all enjoyed that. You know, of course, this is volume 2, and I thought it would be fitting to talk about fashion coming off that old footage, original hip-hop fashion, but original ways that people used to dress back in the days. You know, me and Fabel were part of the group of people that learned from some of our elders and watched what we saw on the street and in some of the parks and jams, and you know, absorbed the style, you know, absorbed the flavor of dressing, and in that same instant try to put our own flavor and character into what we wore. You know, right now we chilling out wearing some old school original Lee suits, you know what I'm saying, with the hot Parker sweater, you know what I'm saying, British Walkers, you know what I'm saying, the Kangos, you know what I'm saying, the British double strap with the Velcro. You know, I got the green suede joints with the tie-ups, with the tassels. You know, so just doing a little something like back in the days, how we used to put it all together. I got the green suede British Walkers, you know what I'm saying, with the tie-ups and the tassels. You know what I'm saying? Got the Lee suit on, got the mock neck, dark green mock neck with the hot Parker over it, the Lee jacket, you know what I'm saying, the new style.
And I'm rocking very similar, you know, alpaca. These were very famous back in the days. A lot of brothers wore them, but the whole point was, what were you gonna rock with it? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that everyone dressed absolutely unique and, you know, no one looked like someone else. Of course, there was a certain fashion that everyone liked, but it was all in how you rocked it. You know, I'm wearing the two-tone British. There's certain times where you would buy, let's say, black with gray, and since the gray was a lighter color, you could take spray dye and dye the suede a different color, so it'll be absolutely unique. These, I bought them already like this, light sky blue and dark blue. So like you hear on the Cuban Links album, Wu-Tang, you know, on one of those tracks you hear them talking about the wallabies and how they dye just a certain part. It was very similar with the British Walkers. As a matter of fact, they're kind of from the same era, if not British and Playboys are even older. The Playboys were the shoes with the fat rubber. Getting into the real science of how we used to dress, basically the same ingredients that it took to be a dope b-boy, be a dope MC, be a dope graph writer. It took the very same ingredients to look fly, you know? It took originality, finesse, just rocking your styles really uniquely. You know, even though, like I said, a lot of people wore Lee